Okay, and we are live. Hi, everyone. Welcome once again to another workshop session. We're really glad to be here. And without further ado, welcome. Drop in the chats where you're joining us from for today's workshop. We would really love to hear from you all. And before we continue to the main event for today, I would just like to introduce myself. I am Oluwatosin. I am the technical community manager here at SwiftXR. And basically, I will just talk about what SwiftXR is, from a bird's eye point of view. And we will then go into what we have for today, which is looking at Blender and how SwiftXR works with that. And we have such an amazing guest with us today to share what she has been working on. But before then, what exactly is SwiftXR and what our agenda would look like today? Would be, just go over that, some of the use cases, and we would get a special guest to do the live demo for us. Right. So, SwiftXR itself is um, a tool, right? It's not just a web platform, a no-code web platform. Again, it's a tool that allows businesses, designers, developers to publish 3D content onto the web, be it in AR or VR. And this, focuses on different people from non-technical users to 3D artists to even developers trying to look for a quick iteration to showcase 3D models as well, and even businesses that are trying to, um, you know, boost their client engagement using interactive 3D content on their website. Right, and SwiftXR currently does a lot of things across the web. We do have a plugin available for Figma tailored towards designers who want to generate GIFs and images of 3D models. We have plugins available on Shopify, Wix, WordPress that allows users to showcase 3D content in AR or VR on the web. And we also do have the Blender plugin, which we would be looking at today. And we also have the Ready Player Me component as well that allows you to create animated models of yourself directly on the SwiftXR web editor. And finally, for the NFT enthusiasts, we have integrations with OpenSea and Rarible that allows you to showcase your NFTs in AR as well. Right. So we do have quite a number of features now, and we recently announced our image tracking and face tracking feature, along with the other features that are currently available on Swift XR. Right, and we really do look forward to today's session because we will be exploring some of these components and how it really helps you to, showcase 3D content mostly on the website. And let's talk about some of the use cases. And the very first one is the real estate, which is something that has been used a lot. So with SwiftXR, you can easily showcase 3D models of real estate apartments that you want to show clients, so they don't necessarily have to go to the location itself to, view the properties. And we also do have the artwork showcase that allows you to showcase your artwork in AR or even VR if you don't mind. And the e-commerce use case as well does allow you to showcase your products, right? And we have quite a number of companies that are making use of the e-commerce features available on SwiftXR at the moment, along with on Shopify, Wix, and WordPress e-commerce stores like that. And yeah. So with that said and done, we still have so many more features. But the interesting thing about today is what we have, which is Blender. And once we go over the live demo, we will be having a question and answer session where we get to answer any question that you might have, right? And without further ado, I would like to welcome our amazing speaker, Angela. She is an independent 3D artist working on XR. Hi, Angela. It's good to have you here. How are you doing?
Hi, OT. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Angela. I am an independent 30 artist for XR at Ryu XR Studio. I'm also working as a virtual reality world designer in a game team. Before I start, I want officially want to say thank you, Swift XR, for sweet intro and having me. And I'm so happy to see you guys all. So yeah, today, hi, David. Uh, let's see. Yep, OT just shared my screen. So today we're gonna dive in depth about how to like showcase your 3D art with SwiftXR directly from Blender using their plugin. So basically, like OT described, the SwiftXR is a web-based XR platform where you can present your 3D art anywhere to anyone, from just like simple interactive like web viewing to like AR and VR as well. So in this session, we're gonna demo like three AR features. So one's gonna be like 3D art viewing feature, and the other is gonna be image tracking, and the last one is gonna be face tracking. For this case, I already prepared a model for 3D art viewer and image tracking feature. But for the face tracking AR, we're gonna make a simple 3D model from scratch, and we're gonna export that 3D model directly from Blender to SwiftXR. So our main goal here for today workshop is to just show you how easy it is for you guys to spice your like 3D art showcase using SwiftXR Blender plugin. So let's dive into it. Okay, so we're at the SwiftXR website. This is like what you will see when you're in the website. So we're going to have to download Blender plugin first. So in order to do that, we're going to go into the learn here, the tutorial. So we're here. And if you go down, you can see the Blender plugin right here, download add-on. For my case, I already have add-on downloaded. So I'm going to go to like empty scene for the Blender. And I'm going to show you how to add your add-ons. So go to file. Oh, no, actually not file. Go to edit, preference. And then when you go to edit, you're going to have to go to add-on right here. And then click on the install. Oh, sorry. Before we actually install it, I forgot. So you actually have to unzip your download file. I'm going to unzip it. Extract. There you go. So there is a folder. And then when you go into the folder, you're going to find py file. Yes, py file. So go to Blender, go to whatever the folder that you downloaded. Yeah, there you go. The link to the plugin, and we're gonna go to my folder. So for me, I already actually installed SwiftXR. So like here, once you go into extracted folder, you're gonna see py file over here, install add-ons, and I think it's somewhere in the import part. There you go. So it should be checked already. So like then you're good to go. So when you go to export, then you'll see SwiftXR already added to your Blender. So in this case, for right now, we're gonna do like web viewing, interactive web viewing. In order to do that, I want to introduce you guys to Gizmo. Say hi to Gizmo. So Gizmo is a small robot that I prepared for today's workshop. Hi, Molly. Today's workshop is he's a happy robot, but then for today's sake, for the simple, to keep it simple, we're gonna get rid of the animation, and I'm gonna show you how to export your Blender model into the SwiftXR. So like I just showed you, we already like install the add-on and everything. So you should be able to see SwiftXR in the export. So I'm going to click on Gizmo, go on export, SwiftXR. I am just go to my folder and make sure you have a project name. I'm gonna name it Gizmo, and you can choose which one you want it to be. You can just do 3D viewing, 3D and AR, and then 3D and VR. For today, we're just gonna do 3D and AR. You can choose the background, it's really up to you, but I like yellow, so I'm gonna choose yellow. Click limited to selected object, and I'm gonna get rid of animation. You can adjust the compression, but I'm just gonna keep it as 5. And in this case, we're gonna use 1 credit. And let's change the name for this one. Gizmo Workshop. Export to SwiftXR. Click. And we're gonna wait. It's loading, loading, loading. And there you go. It's already loaded. So this is pretty much what you see when it's exported into the 3D viewing feature. Like you can interact with it by just spinning it and then panning, and then you can zoom in and out as well. So we're gonna now use this to put it into AR. Let me go back to my SwiftXR hub, and then we're gonna go to project. Actually, let's create a new project here. Let's name it Gizmo Web Showcase. Okay, we are at the empty scene right here. Let's see. So first, we're gonna go to component. We're gonna go to 3D models. And because we wanna see it as AR, we're gonna do AR model viewer. Just click and drag right there. It's already over there. Okay. So from here, I'm gonna check the layer first. And I'm gonna go to design to see the dimension. And I like to put the height as 100 view high instead of the percentage. So basically the design panel here is for the columns, like the canvas. If you want to change the 3D model, then you have to go to property and there, general setting. And then from here, I'm pretty sure you can find Gizmo model somewhere over here, but I don't see it. So we're just gonna import it. We're gonna import, where are you? Okay, let's see, Gizmo demo. So this is a Gizmo, actually. Let's use different Gizmo. Do it. It's actually really simple, guys. You can just click this, unload it, and you're all set. There you go. There is our Gizmo that moves. But we're going to disable the animation. We can maybe enable the rotation. It doesn't matter. So from here, you can choose like what kind of animation you want to put in, or whether you want to put in the animation, or whether you want to put in automatic rotation or stuff. Those are simple setting. But let's say you enable the animation. There are also like different settings of animation that SwiftXR automatically detected from Blender. So you can kind of like choose which animation that you want the best. For right now, we're going to disable the animation. All right, so we're pretty much ready for AR. So let's publish. And we're going to change the name. AR View Gizmo. Proceed. Yes, proceed. And I'm going to try to see if I can share my mobile screen with you guys. Didn't work earlier, so hopefully it works right now. But let's see. There you go. Seems like it's working. All right, so you get a QR code. So hold on, just give me a second. I don't know if you guys can see my screen up. Wait, it disappeared. It's like somewhere over there, but I can't see. All right, let's try again. All right, there you go. Can you guys see? Okay, we're gonna scan the QR code, and you see Gizmo, view in your space, and there you go. And click the Gizmo, and he's huge, so you have to adjust. But there's our Gizmo. Hey. See, now you can walk around and then kind of see back and forth. You can also like adjust the size. You can spin him. It's super cool. So that's for, okay, I'm gonna move my screen share here now. So that's the 3AR room viewing using simple like couple clicks with the SwiftXR. So now we're gonna do an interesting part. We're gonna use the same gizmo model. We're gonna go back to the hub and we're gonna create a new project. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do image tracking. And I'm gonna name it image tracking gizmo. And image tracking is as simple as room AR as well. Gizmo everywhere. All right. Let's do the same thing. Go to 3D model viewer. 3D model viewer. Remember, guys, this is important thing. 3D model viewer. And we're gonna click and drag image tracking. And then we do what? We go to design, we go to dimension, and 100% view height. Okay, now let's go to property. And then for the image tracking, it's a little different. There is like one extra step. So for the image tracking, we're gonna go image tracking panel right here, upload tracking image. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload Gizmo. Oh wait, Gizmo. Get in there. General setting. Click on upload file. Let's do same gizmo. But stop moving. We don't want to move. Maybe he can rotate. Okay, so all right. One important thing. So after you import your 3D model, go back to image tracking, and then if you can see adjust model on the image, click on that. Then you can pretty much adjust the model on the image. So like we're gonna rotate from X axis 90 degree, and maybe let's make it smaller. There you go. Done. Where did you go? Okay, now let's publish it. Image tracking gizmo. Compiling your file. And yes, we're gonna proceed. Let's see if my phone is still sharing. Oops, let's do that again. Share QR code. All right, my phone is sharing again. There you go. Okay. I don't want it to disappear again. We're going to scan the QR code like we did earlier. And today for this one, I already printed Gizmo. Over here, I'm gonna bring it to a brighter area. And oh, there we go. It's kind of, it has to have a like good light source and stuff. So it's kind of like everywhere, but hold on. Also, my printer wasn't good enough. So there we go. Do you guys see? There's Gizmo. Yep, there we go. Anyway, that was image tracking. The point of the demo is to show you guys how simple it is. So let's say bye-bye to Gizmo. Bye, Gizmo. We're done with Gizmo. He's happy. Gizmo's happy. All right, so we just covered the AR viewing, and then we just covered image tracking viewing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the exciting part, which is face tracking. Gizmo's a Batman. So I was brainstorming what would be the best for face tracking demo. So we're like everyone knows, we're gonna delete default cube and we're gonna make a Harry Potter glasses. Okay, so everyone can see my blender. I'm gonna show you guys a very simple way of making glasses. So we're gonna go Shift A, image reference, go to your folder. We're gonna bring the goat. Chris Pratt is the goat. I just recently watched Guardian of Galaxy. Okay. So Chris Pratt's gonna be our model for the glasses, but of course we have to bring Harry Potter, right? No spoiler. 45 degrees so I can see. Actually, we don't even have to put it as a 45 degree. Let's just keep it 0. Okay, now our two favorite actors are standing next to each other. We're gonna make a glasses. Okay, so there's a simple like trick that I like to use for the blender when I'm when I'm modeling very symmetrical model is to add empty plain axis. Wait, did I just add that? And what I'm gonna name it is I'm gonna name it as a center. And we're gonna make a frame of the glasses first. So bring the circle, rotate, x-axis, 90 degree, go up, now line to his face, scale it down a little bit, and let's move to x-axis. I'm gonna make it quick. I think this is good. Okay. So always apply the transform. And then we have this. Let's go into our edit mode. Extrude it. Yes, David. A little bit, just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to modifier panel, and then I'm going to solidify. So solidify. And then since, as you can see, it's a very thin frame. So I'm going to go solidify it, maybe change the thickness to, let's see, 0.0256, something around that. Okay. I want to make it to 5 to make it even. All right. And mirror, yes, mirror mode. Go to mirror mode. And then here, we're going to do the mirror object to center. It's not necessary. It's not always necessary, but I like to do it in this way. And then let's go to subdivision surface to make it a little bit circular. Let's add to viewport. Of course, shade smooth. And see, it's already kind of like glasses looking. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to go make a plane. Go to plane. Rotate x-axis 90 degree up. Scale it to z. Scale it to z-axis. Kind of like maybe here like that. All right. And then scale it to x-axis to maybe here. All right, let's make it thinner. Thinner, thinner, thinner. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. Somewhere over here. All right, edit mode, loop cut, cut in the middle, and then select the half, delete. And of course, apply the transform and mirror mode. Enable the clipping and then to the center. There we go. We have a mirror. And then let's press on the numpad 7. And then where did you go? And then we're gonna extrude it. I mean, kind of like move it slightly to outside. And yes, you guessed it. We're gonna. Oh, actually, we're not gonna extrude it right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna. Where did you go? Oh, actually, we should bring it towards like here. Let's do that. At the edge of the vertices and extrude it out to y-axis. And then we're also going to extrude it out again to x, like this. Let's select these 2 vertices and let's move it slightly toward the center. Oh, oops. Both of them. There. Extrude it out again. Click on these 2. Move it to the center a little bit. And there's an easy way to do it is to solidify. We're going to solidify it like this. Did I enable the clipping? Yes, I did. Don't worry about the center part. It's not a big deal. And let's go to subdivision surface. Make it smooth. And this is good. Let's solidify a little bit more, actually. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Maybe this is good. All right, go to edit mode. And we're just going to adjust it a little bit. Let's make it sharp. Bring it sharp. And let's share you too. You know what? Let's bring this one down to y-axis so it's more circular. And that's the nose, like this like middle part for the glasses. I don't know how we call it. All right, so we're done with this one. Let's go make the leg of the glasses. We're almost done, guys. Okay, click click here, and let's see. Right, I like, maybe this is a center. Nope, this is a center. Somewhere here. Somewhere there is good. Okay, now we're going to do Shift S, cursor to selected. So our cursor is already moved here. We're just going to add to the object mode. Always add up like meshes, like geometry, like, or the shape with in object mode instead of edit mode. Then it gets complicated. Go to mesh and find single vert. Add single vert. And we're just going to move it slightly towards the middle right here. Okay. We don't need our cursor here now, so Shift S, go to the world origin. Actually, why do we have two? Oh, not two. What we need to do is we have to change, apply, go to object, apply. Do we have two here? No. Oh. It's okay. Let's try one more time. Oh, there we go. The scale wasn't applied. So now our vertex is here, and let's put it into a, let's do the mirror mode a little later. All right, click, go to the edit mode. Nope, sorry, I didn't select the vert. Edit mode, click all, extrude it out to your Y. Maybe like, I don't know, let's make it long. Here. And then extrude it out to Z axis right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bevel it. So Control B, since it's a vert, we're gonna have to click on B to bevel it, and then scroll your mouse cursor to add the vertices. All right, so now we sort of have a leg now. Since these are like a vert, like kind of like a line, so we can't add solidifier yet, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do skin modifier. Boom, huge leg, but it's okay. We're gonna go to edit mode, select A, click A, so we select all the vertices, and then Control A to decrease the size. Like maybe this is good. Smooth shading, so it's kind of like a circular. That's good enough. Okay, now let's just go in a little detail. Move it to Y-axis. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Mirror mode. To the center. All right, we're done with the glasses. We're just gonna add, we're gonna apply all the modifiers. Okay, so from here in the object mode, Control A, Control A, Control A. Object mode, Control A, and here as well, Control A, and let's just put some material. Go to the nose bridge part, material, and we're gonna add gray. Oh, material view. So we added gray, metallic all the way. Let's keep like all the way metallic. Maybe like scale down the roughness, but it's kind of close to black, so like let's make it here. And then we're just gonna add the same material for the legs. And now we got the glasses frame. Probably black. And let's make it metallic. Roughness down. Since we have a little bit of more time left, we're gonna bring the cursor maybe here. Let's add single vert, mesh, single vert. Hopefully everyone can follow me. Right. Yes, you guessed it. We're making the scar. All right, edit mode, extrude it out. Here, extrude it out, extrude it out. Bring it all the way close to the glasses. Simply go to skin modifier, smooth shading later. Click all by pressing A, Control A, bring it small, 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 really teeny bit. Okay, done here. Apply skin, and then what I'm gonna do, apply skin. Control A to apply, and then select all here, the edge of the scar, merge at center. Merge at center. And then we're gonna enable the proportion editing and then make sure you have smooth. Right here. So it's kind of gets sharper at the end. I'll see here. Good enough for today. Let's add a material. And then since we're running out of time, I'm just gonna add like red. But since our face is like circular, like our forehead is like circular shape, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the edge mode, the edit mode, and then click maybe here, keep the proportion editing on, G to move, and then we're gonna move it to like something like this. Hopefully this is a correct, oh actually maybe we just rotate it like by transform, set origin to geometry to rotate it like something like that. There we go. So I think we're done with the glasses. Let's delete. Bye. All right. Cursor to word origin. If you apply everything, let's make sure you apply everything before you export. Modifier, clean, clean, and clean. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go export. I'm actually gonna export two file. One, I'm gonna do FBX just for so I have one backup. Wait, did I click that? I'll select. Whoops. I don't know what's happening. Actually, let's get rid of this too. We don't need that. Let's. Oh, okay. What we're supposed to do earlier actually might be to. Nope, I don't know why that's happening actually. It's okay, no big deal. Try SwiftXR. First, 3D art learning SwiftXR to this, and then name the project of face tracking glasses. Let's give a blue background. Selected object, auto rotation, that's fine. Let's see. Face tracking glasses. Or to SwiftXR. API key cannot be left blank. Oh, I think kind of messed it up a little bit when I was importing the plugin earlier. So you see this API key? You should be able to see this API key in the setting, I believe. Yeah, right here. I don't know if I need to create it, actually. Let me try it and then see if this works. If not, you guys know how to import SwiftXR plugin to your Blender. So let's try that again. I already have made a backup prior to this workshop, so we'll be fine. Okay, it's loading. Okay, I think I'm having an issue because like I've already imported, I already put like API key with a different Blender project or like different version of the Blender. And then now I'm trying to redo it. So like maybe no double dipping. I don't know. But it's okay. We have a backup. So gonna go to the hub, create a project, and then let's do face tracking glasses. Same thing, go to component, 3D viewer, face tracking, and design, dimension, 100, view height. And general setting, we're gonna import the model here. There you go. And this is the glasses that we've made. We're not gonna we're gonna disable automatic rotation because we're gonna put it on our face and we don't want the glasses to rotate on our face. We don't want that, right? Okay, disable that. Face tracking, so adjust model on face. Right now the glasses is all the way up there. Okay, bring it down. And if you click here, then it's gonna take you to the, is it this one? Front. Whoa, that's ridiculously big. Okay, too small. Okay, let's just one by one, be precise. There you go. Maybe bigger. Do we want bigger? Okay, we can make it bigger. Bring it down. Let's go to the side. Wait, side. Okay. Bring it towards the Z-axis. No, don't go away. Come back. Okay, there you go. So it looks, where does scar go? Hold on. Yep, there you go. It's kind of sitting right there. Done. Okay. Brain fart. Oh, yeah, okay. Now publish. We're gonna publish it. No, we don't want a name to be Fellatio Seashore. We want it to be face tracking glasses. Oh, okay. So for the Blender plug, the API, we have to recreate it. So we're gonna try that in a moment. QR code. Let me see if I can reconnect my phone with my computer. So excited. There you go. Oh, no, there you go. Come back. Come back. Okay. Moment of truth. Ton ton. Okay, access the camera. So for now, like you can only access to the rear camera. So what I'm gonna do is I think how do I do this? Hold on. Ta-da! So we're Harry Potter now. Okay. So that was for the face tracking. It's easy, right? Okay, so like now let's try to fix this Blender plugin thing. Go to and we're done. Hub user setting, generate API, create view. Oh, okay. New. Copy and close. Go back. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, edit preference. Find SwiftXR API. Let's try export SwiftXR and face tracking glasses. Blah blah blah, and give a blue background, maybe like slightish, pretty blue. Auto rotate, sure. Um, so you can actually like preview directly using the camera on the PC if you're previewing, which I can show you. Ah, guys, there you go. It worked. We fixed it. So what I mean by previewing by desktop is here. Go and preview, and then view on your face, and then you can preview it directly from here. Okay, so we are done here. Yay.
That was really, really, really cool. I love the glasses as well.
Amazing.
I should I should get a link to that. I definitely would be using that from time to time. Oh, that's
Sounds good.
cool. David says I put it up on my Instagram.
Yes.
Interesting. Awesome. Thank you so much, Angela, for this. This has been really, really interesting. And for those of us who would like to try it out, if you didn't get the QR code, there is a link to it as well in the chat now. You can try it out. Awesome. And hi, Molly. Good to see you here. So once again, it's really fun to see what we've been able to do today and what Angela has really shown us. Just creating that easy workflow from Blender to the web. And the interesting thing is you can embed this on your website, even if it's a portfolio website, if it's an e-commerce website. And that means if you're selling eyewear, for example, you could create the models and just have them on a web platform where you can show it to your customers and they can try it on as well, just like Angela has done. Right. Awesome. And we've got another comment here that says, "Go, Angela. That this was great. I didn't know it was that easy." Yeah, and that's what SwiftXR allows you to do. Make it as easy as possible to showcase 3D content on the web. And if there are any questions you'd like to ask, please feel free to drop them in the chats as well. We will just take the next let's say the next 5 minutes to answer any questions that you might have. And while we do that as well, if you do have what's it called, If you do have any concerns, any question, just any questions at all, please feel free to ask them. We would be happy to answer them as well. Right, and yeah, the Q&A session where we are at the moment. And while we're waiting for questions, I will just go over some of the questions that were asked before and just provide answers to them as well. And for you to download the Blender add-on, it's available on our documentation itself. From there, you can get the link to download the Blender add-on. And if you just go over the video again, you would see what Angela did to install it onto Blender itself, and you should be good to go, right? And yeah, we do have some more questions talking about you know, Blender itself. Can the model be a static model? Yeah, definitely. You can use a static model you get from different websites. So you don't necessarily have to even do only Blender. If you're not that skilled in 3D modeling and you're getting a 3D asset from, let's say, an asset store, you can just import it into SwiftXR and, just publish your project, and voila, you have a link that you can embed anywhere on your website. Anywhere at all. And also, we do have the Sketchfab integration on SwiftXR that allows you to get access to millions of 3D models directly from the SwiftXR platform, which is pretty interesting as well. Right. And yeah, speaking of using it on the browser, so David asks again, to use it on your browser app, you would need internet access. Yes, you do need internet access to make use of it. And we also do have the question about animation. So with animations and SwiftXR, SwiftXR is primarily focused on showcasing your 3D models on the web, be it in AR or VR, right? And with animations, what we do is we read the animation on your 3D models, embedded into your 3D models, and you can choose whichever animation you have embedded in that 3D model on SwiftXR itself. So you can't create the animations on SwiftXR, but definitely you can get access to the animations embedded within your 3D file on SwiftXR. And speaking of animations, we have the Ready Player Me components that allows you to animate 3D models of yourself on the SwiftXR platform, and you can share that with everyone. And if there's still any questions, please feel free to share them. And yeah, we do have, let me just close this here. Yeah, and we have a new question. Is it only for display, not to create something interactive? We do have a limitation for creating interactions at the moment. It's primarily focused on the non-technical users to showcase 3D content on the web, and we have quite a number of plugins that do that. We have plugins available for WordPress, Shopify, Wix, and so much more that allows you to showcase your 3D content on these platforms for product showcase and the likes. And if you're into artworks as well and NFTs and the likes, you can showcase like your artwork in AR for exhibitions and the likes. And yeah, over to you, Angela. Is there any other thing you'd like to add or any experience you'd like to share with the audience before
No, like
we?
there's nothing much for me to add, but then like it was actually amazing experience working with SwiftXR because like even myself learned how to do like VR and AR like using Unity and stuff like that. I always felt lazy to like actually do all the work, but then SwiftXR just like bam, it just made it so easy, you know? You do have to, I feel like based on my experience, you might have to bake the animation and somehow
Yes.
like put all the animation together in one object instead of like leg separate and arm separate because like SwiftXR can get confused about it. So yeah, we're gonna explore more about that maybe next time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Angela. And speaking of the animations, yes, you can animate in Blender and run those animations on SwiftXR. Perfect. Awesome. And thank you so much, Angela. It was really great having you. And
Thank
do we have
you.
any other questions? If there are no other questions, I think that would be a thank you from myself, and Angela as well. It was really great having you here. And
Okay. So nice meeting you all.
thank you all so much. And do you have a lovely weekend, everyone? Bye.